Ever since the season 5 finale, I think I can say the fandom has near universally condemned the handling of Gabriel and Adrien's relationship. Likewise, Marinette has been widely condemned for not telling Adrien the truth about his father's actions, and a common thread has popped up. This argument pains me to go against because I can tell the people who make it tend to dislike the ending and want to salvage it in some way. And the claim is that this is merely another ripe opportunity for drama between Marinette and Adrien. They claim that Ladybug may tell Cat Noir the actual truth, not knowing that he's Adrien, and that Marinette clearly isn't happy about lying to Adrien. The problem with this is that it doesn't fix my main issue with the whole ordeal. Gabriel really won't be the focus. Gabriel and Adrien won't be the focus. Adrien won't come to terms with the fact that he killed his own father with the cataclysm, or at least nearly did. He was 90% there anyways. Adrien won't come to terms with the fact that his father is a magical supervillain. He really only has to deal with Gabriel in the past. Instead, the focus will be centered around Marinette/Ladybug's actions, or lack thereof, and how she chose to cover this up, and how Adrien is now conflicted over his destructive potential and how he could be a villain. And while it's possible to bring back Gabe as a ghost, or through time travel shenanigans, or if you want to go the Spider-Man trilogy route, have Adrien hallucinate his dad, we still have the same issue. Gabriel would be treated like something in the past, or a haunting specter, rather than a fully fledged character in and of himself. We have basically turned the drama between Adrien and Gabriel into one between Adrien and Marinette. It's a constant pattern with this series that everything has to go back to Marinette, and it's not just the finale, where Marinette goes from being a regular protagonist to a black hole who needs to be the sole protagonist that solves everything. Even Team Miraculous is quite the major example of this. In any other show, when they start adding cast members, Shinkalian, you tend to see relationships form between the cast members both on the battlefield and off the battlefield. Not so much with Miraculous. With Miraculous, we see some relationships develop between the cast off the battlefield, tangentially at least, unless you're a narrative leech like Zoe. But on the battlefield, they are just Marinette's equivalent of the akumatized monsters. Do what Marinette says, without question. Except maybe Felix in the future. As for the fate of Adrien, we all know what will happen. He'll be emo for a bit and mopey for an episode or two, and then he'll get his second win because character development in this series is not a linear path, it's not a curved path, it is a circle, and we have seen this circle played out multiple times. I want to be wrong so badly. I want Season 6 to handle the whole Marinette joins the cadre people lying to Adrien, such as Natalie, Lila, and Gabriel, and using said lies to control Adrien. I want that arc to be done well. I want her to realize she is wrong. And at the same time, I know that I cannot be satisfied with how the Agreste family saga ended with Marinette and Gabriel, and how the fallout will be only between Marinette and Adrien, because you've essentially swapped a great relationship that is ripe of potential drama in the form of Gabriel and Adrien to one that is just honestly tired in the form of Adrien and Marinette. And the fact is, Marinette still leached the character arc away from Adrien, and it's hard to deal with something like that without major retcons. And honestly, I'm not a fan of just retconning stuff out, because that opens its own can of worms. I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are just my thoughts on the matter. Please consider liking, subscribing, tipping the channel on Ko-fi. This is Cyril signing off.